In my last video, I shared something very new in my life, becoming a father. That drive from Kochba to Park Street wasn't just a drive. It was a moment of excitement, responsibility, fear, all mixed together. My wife was admitted my son had just arrived into the world. And the very next day, something happened that I never imagined. The day of the discharge, I came with my family. All bags packed, formalities almost done. We were getting ready to go back to Medinipur, which is around 150 kilometers from Neutia, and it was going to be my first long drive with my son. I was completely excited but also extra careful because my wife had a C-section, so every break, every bump, I was already visualizing it in my head. Parking in Neutia was always a challenge. Usually I parked outside. I even showed that in my previous video. But that day, the day of the discharge, there was no space. So the parking team asked me to park inside, underground. I agreed. I was already thinking about bills, discharge papers, arranging the drive back home. My mind was everywhere, except the slope ahead. As I approached the slope in first gear, I realized it was much steeper than I expected. And then something just flipped. I did not accelerate. Gravity just took control. I lost complete control of the car. I tried braking, but nothing worked. And within seconds, the car hit the wall. Airbags opened. The front was completely damaged. I just sat there, silent. At that moment, only one thought came to my mind. Now what? This was the worst scenario I could imagine. Not because of the car, but because my wife and newborn son were waiting. I had responsibilities. I had to pay the bills. I had to discharge them. I had to take them to Medinipur. Emotionally, I was drowning, but somewhere inside, my Shambhavi and inner engineering practice helped me pause. What happened has happened. Now what needs to be done? Three things became very clear in my mind. First, make sure that the car is safe and I start the insurance process. Second, discharge my wife and son. Third, take them safely to Medinipur. Everything had to be done and on the same day. Bills were paid. Yes, newborn bills are not small. But we had planned for it. I called a close friend, arranged a car because Uber doesn't go 150 kilometers. At the same time, I coordinated with the parking team at Neutia. It's not under Neutia, it's just beside Neutia, right? So they don't control, Neutia doesn't control these parkings. So I coordinated with the parking team. They helped me move the car. I gave them a small tip because kindness matters. I even damaged an old car and a bike, but they understood my situation, so they did not charge me anything. There was one person who helped me throughout, Manikda. He picked every call, helped coordinate everything. If you ever park beside Neutia on Park Street, please say hi to him from me. The car was towed from Park Street to Kalyani. I wasn't even there. I had to trust a stranger. That was stressful. But sometimes that's life. By the end of the day, my wife was home safe, my son was home safe, and my car was on its way to the service center. Not everything goes as planned, but everything teaches you something. That day taught me calmness under chaos, responsibility beyond fear, and how inner stability matters. Not just on the road, but in life. I will share the insurance and repair journey in a separate video. For now, this was my day, not just as a driver, but as a father.